What's up, guys? It's the Apostolos once again. It's been a long while. It has not been easy moving from our home country to Canada, and it's about our 2 months here in Canada. Then we want to let our fans know how far we've been, what we've done so far, our progress. And so a lot of us who actually wish to bring their family here, we know what it's like to be here with your family, with your children, with your wife, with your husband. And so to give you an overview of what you should be expecting. And
for our newly subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for making out time to subscribe. If you're just coming into us for the first time, you're welcome to the family. Please do subscribe. And for those who reach out to us, we hope we're able to answer your questions. Our email is open. You can throw in any question at any time, and we'll attend to it whenever we are less busy. Thank you again. And this is another phase of how we've been living, what we've been doing, our daily routine, how Canada is, what we like about Canada, and everything you need to know about Canada. So guys, stay tuned and expect us to reveal to you everything that has happened in our life for the past 2 months. Yes.
We want to talk about our last video. You guys are aware that we were in an Airbnb.
Yes.
A two-bedroom Airbnb. And so we told you guys the price. It was $2,500 US. And the Airbnb, there are things to be limited from getting as a new immigrant in Canada. Like if you stay in an Airbnb, it's considered as a temporary apartment. You know, but you need an apartment where you'll be given a lease agreement.
Yes.
The difference is that in an Airbnb, you will not be given a lease agreement that shows, okay, you'll be staying here for 6 months, you'll stay here for 1 year or 2 years, as the case may be. So when you want to go and do or get like a health card for the kids, for the family, you know, you cannot.
Health card is the card you use to get a medical attention for yourself, for your kids. So without health card in Canada, you can't get a free medical service. So you need health card. So because of the health card, you need to show where you stay. You need a lease agreement that yes, this is your permanent address for a long period of time.
Exactly. And so another importance of an apartment with a lease agreement is the school. You know, you need to show
for the kids.
You need to show the management of the school as one of the requirements that, okay, this is where we're going to be staying for this particular period of time. And so it's very, very vital.
And it's cheap, guys. It's cheaper than Airbnb.
It's cheaper.
Way cheaper. And I think, to me, more spacious, bigger. It's bigger and cheaper. Yes, they come in different types. There are some that are furnished, some are not furnished. And in Canada, when they say an apartment is not furnished, it means you just need to get your TV, your couch, and some other things. But the kitchen is furnished to standard. Whatever you need, the fridge, the cooker, cabinets in the kitchen are there. So for now, we're staying in an unfurnished apartment, so we get to buy our own properties.
Yeah, babe, I think it's not about if it's bigger because Airbnb also have bigger place.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is cheaper, just like you said.
Yeah.
Like for the Airbnb, it was the two-bedroom was 2,500
Yes.
2,500 US dollars. But where we are presently is 1,800 Canadian dollars. What does it mean? We have succeeded in cutting about 1,000. We have succeeded in saving about 1,000 Canadian dollars
Yeah.
as savings. So this is good for us. This is good for the family.
Yeah, it's a
It's saving.
decision. Some people might want to stay in an Airbnb, but this is what we feel, our opinion.
So another reason why getting an apartment with lease agreement is quite good is doing the job search. Really.
Yeah, for the job search, I think it's just they just need to know for instance, now you're giving out a job to someone, you really want to know where the person stays. It shouldn't be a temporal address. At least you could be able to reach out to the person. Most of these jobs, some actually send gadgets home to their workers, laptops and all that. So they really need to know where you're staying
For a long period of time, and not just 1 month thing, 2 weeks thing.
Yes.
As what Airbnb is known for.
Yes.
So another thing we want to talk about
The
school system.
What's it called?
The school system.
Yeah, the school system here in Canada. In Canada, yeah, they have different kind of schools. When I mean different kind of schools, like they have the public, that's government-funded schools. They have the private-owned schools. So for the government-funded schools, it means you will not be paid anything for your child. Like it's totally free. While the private aspect, you're going to be paying for their fees monthly. So the public school doesn't really look like the way our public school is back in our country. Here it's in fact more of the kids here attend public school and it's up to standard. So we have public and private school. For the elementary school, a child starts school in Canada at the age of 4 years. Yeah, the child will start as JK. They have JK and SK. That's junior kindergarten and senior kindergarten. Trust me, guys, the kindergarten here is just a word. It can never be compared to kindergarten in Nigeria or any part of Africa you are. So just imagine a kindergarten pupil spelling his or her name, no matter how long the name is. So a child starts school at the age of 4 years, and when you have kids that are below 4 years, they go to daycare. For the daycare, you pay for it, but because in Canada they expect your child to start schooling at the age of 4, but because you need to go to work, you need to put them somewhere while you work. That's when you start considering daycare.
Yeah, for the daycare, and also you might want to consider what they call subsidy. Yeah.
Subsidy. That's if you don't really have enough. Like probably for us now, we have our daughters are below 4 years old and they are not eligible for government-funded schools. Just our son who is eligible. So for the two of them, daycare here is $50 Canadian dollar per day.
For where we are, other cities they are cheaper daycares. They are $30, they are $40 in some cities.
Yeah.
But where we are, it's for the ones we checked.
Yeah.
It's about $50 in a day.
That's about 1,200 in a month or 1,000 flat. So just looking at 2 kids, for instance, you see how much you pay.
It's really on the high side. So there's also a program where it's called a subsidy. It's a government incentive that tend to assist parents who are incapacitated to fulfill the financial obligation, and so, or probably the amount you're making is less than 100,000 Canadian dollars per year. You might be considered So for we've applied, and we are just yet to send the document, but we've completed the application. Just the documents, we will upload them probably in the next few hours or few days from now.
Yeah.
And so.
So for the daycare, they could give your child subsidy for as long as 36 months, 4 months. It depends on what you get. So guys, it's actually luck, kind of, yeah.
And now we're talking about how we registered him.
Okay, how we registered him? We went online and searched for elementary school funded by government in our city. For instance, if you stay in, let's say you stay in Toronto, you just go to Google and type elementary funded, public funded schools in Toronto. It's going to bring out their district web where you click on. Then when that comes out, you're going to be seeing something like a map, a Google map, where you need to put your address, the address of where you stay. So when you put that, it's going to bring out multiple schools that are close to that particular address where you are staying, because government funded schools, they believe wherever you're staying should be close to where your child will be schooling. So that's the eligibility. You need to stay close to the school they will be giving to your child. So we registered him online, put the necessary information for myself and for his dad. They asked if if myself and his dad were staying together. They also asked if, because here in Canada they speak 2 languages in Canada, English and French. So you could get a school that has both of them. You could get a school that has French, just French. You could get a school that has just English. So if your child, for instance, goes into a school that has both French and English, or he doesn't understand English, they will ask you if your child needs an interpreter. They are willing to provide you with an interpreter. You don't need to pay anything. You don't need to pay one kobo.
And maybe I think one of the reasons they ask for the interpreter is probably because your child might be coming from a country that does not even speak English or French.
Yes.
And so they want to know if he needs an interpreter that will translate that particular language to the language he or she understands. And can you know that for all these things you don't pay a dime?
You don't pay anything.
It's completely free.
It's free, and the school is up to standard.
And so, guys, we understand that many of you guys want to know what we are doing, if we started a business, if we have a job. For the record, there are several job offers that my wife had. For me, I'm not eligible to work for someone because we came with an entrepreneurial visa, but basically because of who I am, because of my background, I may not, even if the government wants me to work, I may not want to work because I feel I can create something that will be beneficial to the government, something that will be beneficial to us. And we started our business, and both of us started a business, and we are working from home. And you will see a video showing our new apartment, our workspace at home, and also we have an office close to the house that has been furnished. And so that's basically about the business. And another important thing you guys need to know about us now in Canada for 2 months is there's practically nothing you can do much without driving in Canada.
Yes, like if you don't have a vehicle in Canada, you find it difficult going to so many places. Like Canada is cold, so a whole lot of people don't walk on the streets. They use their cars. Yes, there's a bus system as well, but it's convenient when you use your car. So
yeah, you could imagine a country where you only have about 2 months that is not extremely cold. Even those 2 months, if you see the breeze, you
That's
know,
they are
because
so
now we
very
are in
good.
spring
Yeah,
now.
we're in spring, but it's very cold. Like it's no longer snowing, but it's so cold. Like sometimes it looks like your hand wants to just.
So it's still cold,
It's so cold.
rains, So you need to drive. You need a license. For me, I have the G1 now because they have 3 types of licenses here in Canada.
Yeah.
They have the G1, they have the
G2
G2, and
the
the G,
general G.
and the General G.
Yeah.
You know, let it be on record that I actually went for the G license because of my experience back home. I went for the G license straight here, but guess what, guys?
I couldn't get it.
I did what? I couldn't pass. I have gone through several classes. I know what is obtainable. I know how to merge on the highway. But what happened to me was, would I say, anxiety.
Yeah.
I was. I don't know, but I was.
I think it's when you're trying to be perfect. You don't want to
Yes,
make
I'm
mistakes.
this kind of person.
Go straight and
I'm this kind of
just
person. I
do
don't
it.
want to make mistakes. Even with this, I said I'm going to share it with you guys because we want to be real as possible. So whenever you come and you fail, take it so much on yourself. Why I failed was this. I've not even started going into the training before I failed. Why did I fail? I just came out of the place where the car was parked, and there was a red signal.
The traffic light.
Traffic light red. I didn't stop. I just passed. That was how I failed the test. So I didn't continue. So I didn't even do the main stuff that I've spent time to do to show them what I got. But guys, it is what it is. The first day I was down, but my wife encouraged me.
Yeah,
even my instructor. I think.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I think my instructor. You guys will know him. Choco Millionaire. He also encouraged me and also told me I should share up, and for crying out loud, after that day everything went off, and I started thinking about the next thing to do.
The G1 is practically like what's it called? A computer-based test.
Yeah, it's a computer-based test.
Yeah, while the G2 you have to do the test on the road.
Yeah,
someone is going to sit close to you and watch you drive if you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, they will check how you could understand the different signals, the roads,
and your mirror.
Yeah, that's about the G2. Why the G is talking about how you can connect to the highway.
Yeah.
Which of those things I was good at them, but
and guys, remember we came with our driving license from Nigeria.
Yes.
If you didn't come with that, you need to, I think,
start from the scratch.
Yeah.
So if you are coming, come with your driver's license that shows that you've driven for a long period of time. And when you come here, there's a particular letter you apply from the embassy here that authenticates the driver's license you came with. Yeah. And finally, for those of us who want to come with family, we are thinking, how are we going to survive? How are we going to feed?
Oh.
So we have good news for you.
Welcome to those home country.
Let us kindly tell you guys that there's what they call food banks here. Every city, like here where we are, we have about
more than 20
food banks where you can go to all of them
if you want to.
So imagine going to 20 places where you get good stuffs, for your kids, diapers once in a month, as many kids you have. As many kids you have, you see diapers, good stuff, good food.
Good food, and you don't really need to feel to belittle yourself like I'm shy. What would they think of us, black guys? They'll be like these guys are hungry. Forget that shit. Like white guys with their beautiful cars, they will come and collect food. What are you saying?
Exactly.
It's just to assist you as a newcomer till your hands are strong, because some days, but if you start making money too and you want to give back to the community, you could do so. So it's government funded, but most people actually bring their stuff, like people who produce this pampers, baby food and all that. They bring it and drop it there. Okay, this is what I want to give to the community. So
guys,
feel bad. If you're a student, you just came to Canada, go to Google, check for food banks.
Food banks around you.
Get food.
Get food for yourself and save your money, because paying rent here is not easy.
Yes.
It's not easy. So the government understands those things. And also for we that are starting business, we have to save a lot of money for future expenses.
Yes.
Because the truth remains, we pay taxes, we pay a lot of things.
You pay your rent, you pay for
you pay your rent, you pay for your business space, you buy office equipment, you pay for your insurance, your car insurance, your work insurance for your staffs, people that will be working for you. You need to insure them because of unseen circumstances.
Yes.
So there's a lot of expenses to do. And guys, you want to make sure your kids are feeling well, you're also feeling well. And finally, we want to talk about those of us that have been telling us about cheaper ways to come. We'll be dropping the site for you guys. You can go on different cities that they need stuffs, you apply. If you know you have the required skill.
Or as a cleaner, whatever it is, guys, just apply, just to get you here. And once you come here, you can do the job for a while and boom, you do something else you feel like doing. It's just like a pathway for you to be here. So guys, take a look at it, apply. If you have any questions, drop it for us. We'll get back to you. We'll answer them whenever we're free. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate. Please subscribe and expect more videos. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day. Bye.